Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
In the searing afternoon heat of Ibiza, groups of bug-eyed ravers walk along the main stretch of San Antonio Bay, sucking on balloons of hippie crack. As competing beats pour from pubs and clubs, an absurd enormous sparkly hot dog dominates the skyline. In the main square, groups of migrants huddle in conversation under a tree before fanning out to sell their wares. They once peddled fake Gucci sunglasses and knockoff Chanel handbags, yet now they offer something altogether different: pink cocaine. Spanish authorities have warned tourists who take the drug that it is so toxic it's like a bomb going off. Yet Brits are at the center of the use and supply of the dangerous substance, a psychedelic mix of ketamine and ecstasy, along with what experts describe as dealers' leftovers. An ex-Ibizan police chief told us, "Brits are so brazen they will pack pink coke in their suitcase to sell to fund their holiday." We can reveal the links between British and Ibizan drug lords flogging the substance are so tight they offer to post pink cocaine to customers. Dealers based in the UK openly boast online of running a drugs warehouse on the island. For £55 plus £7 postage, dealers will send a gram of the drug, also known as Tussi or Tussibai, almost anywhere in Europe through Royal Mail or DHL. In 2022, 12 people, who police said were mostly Brits, were busted with 13 kilos of pink cocaine in Ibiza. The Guardia Civil described the mini cartel, armed with a submachine gun with a silencer plus 3 other firearms, as being of a very violent nature. It appears smuggling drugs into Ibiza isn't that hard. We visited San Antonio, where one middle-aged professional woman, from the Newcastle area, told us she took 3.5 g of white coke through customs. She told us, "It's easy. Loads of people do it. I got it for £240 back home and just shoved it in my case." Pink cocaine is marketed as an exclusive upmarket drug originating in Colombia, in South America, where it has its own genre of music and is linked to the sex trade. The Spanish Drugs Testing Agency last year launched a campaign to make tourists and locals aware of its health risks, which include blurred vision, panic attacks, anxiety, heart problems and strokes. A police source told the Majorca Daily Bulletin, "It's so powerful that it causes severe hypertension and can lead to heart failure. It's a bomb because it is ecstasy and amphetamines in powder form. People don't know what they are consuming." Officials say it has become the scourge of Spain and the Balearics, and in February claimed its first victim, a 14-year-old boy in Madrid. With 17 million Brits headed to Spain each year, we wanted to probe the extent of the problem, and what we discovered will strike fear into the heart of every parent who allows their teen to holiday there. San Antonio was full of the usual suspects: gangs of young lads, beautiful women in barely their outfits and bikinis, and a few families dotted here and there. On the bay, music pounded from the famous O Beach Ibiza, owned by Gary Lineker's brother Wayne, 62, as a giant hot dog was hoisted into the air with a trapeze artist dangling from the bizarre structure. While venues had heavy security checks, tourists could easily access drugs along the seafront where migrants, mainly from Senegal in West Africa, openly sell balloons full of nitrous oxide, known as laughing gas or hippie crack, for €5. Despite being banned in Ibiza, the balloons are so popular the local newspaper has dubbed San Antonio the Laughing Gas Republic. So many are sold that the local landfill received 13 tons of empty canisters last month alone, equivalent to 20,000 industrial-sized bottles. Behind each canister sold and every deflated colorful balloon left abandoned in the town is a dealer pushing a menu of drugs, including Tussi. Sellers are dotted 20 yards apart along the sweeping bay, and time and again we were approached with cries of "Charlie, Charlie, cocaine," and "Tussi," as they aggressively punted their deadly goods. We spoke to one dealer who offered us a gram of pink cocaine for €60, or 2 for 110. He said, "The pink is good. I can get you anything you want." He was so forceful he insisted on putting his number into my phone before he would let us leave. Groups of young women are especially targeted. Tourist Olivia Gadja, 19, of No.